Hi crocheters of the world. This is the tunic that I will show you how to work in this tutorial, and I am so very happy of the result of this creation of mine, so that I came up with. I mixed together the two stitches that I really love. So it's the vintage stitch that it's so beautiful. We have the hat too, and the giant fan stitch. I think it's a very, I don't know, perfect mixture. So it's a combination more than mixture, because it's actually a combination, it's not a mixture. Now, as you can see, the yoke is worked in round and it's a top down. It's really easy to resize, so to work it in the size you desire. And you also have the written instruction on my blog, so you'll see it's really easy. Now this is a medium, or you already know if you follow me that I'm a medium size, and now I just want to show you how it looks. Really nice. Now it can be casual if you wear it with jeans. It can be chic and fancy if you wear it with a dress under. Now the buttons are, let's say there are two reasons that I put the buttons. The first reason is that it's easier to take off and to put on, of course, with because you unbutton it, and you button up, unbutton, but yes. And the second reason, it's a aesthetic reason. It's really nice like this. I think, from my point of view, it's just perfect like this with buttons. Only here and here it's open. Now, another thing I use for mine, as you can see, I use two type of yarns. So it's a shiny yarn, and I just love the contrast that creates this two yarns together, put together, to create these two yarns put together. So the shiny and the opaque, really beautiful. From my point of view, it's just perfect. You can also work it with just one color. You can also work it with two colors that you choose, that you like, that you I don't know, your favorite colors, of course. And it can be wear, as I said, with shorties or with leggings, or so it's just us and our fantasy to create so many beautiful outfits around a main, let's say, a main cloth, main garment, which in this case is the tunic. So it's really easy to create casual or fancy outfits. Now you have the written instruction. Yes, I think I'm done. I think yes. If you have questions, of course you can ask me, and see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye. So I will work on this cardigan, summer cardigan, with these two yarns. What I want to say about them is that one, as you can see actually, one is opaque and one is shiny, and it's more or less the same color. It's a beige, a light brown, really nice neutral colors. Now what I want to say about this, I really like this contrast through between opaque and shiny. One is cotton, linen and viscose, and one is only cotton and viscose. So if you can find them, it's just perfect. You can use two colors, as I used in for the hat that I worked with the same yes, with the same pattern stitch. So as you wish. Now another thing, this one is to be worked with a 4mm hook, and this one is to be worked with a 3.5, but I will work all the project with a 4mm hook. Now another thing, I want to begin with a 3.5 only to work the chains. So I will work the chains with half measure less that the yarn hook that I will work all the project. Okay, now another very important thing, you will put a chain number multiple of 3 for the circumference, neck circumference that you like. Now, of course, that it's a summer cardigan, so we want something nice and large, so a width circumference of the neck, okay? So we don't want something very straight. So I will put 108, and this is the multiple of 3. And how do I know that this number is a multiple of 3? I have to sum the number that composed the numbers that compose the number of the chains that I want to put. So in my case are 108. 1 plus 8, it's 9, and 9 is a multiple of 3. So it's that simple. Now we work the chain multiple of 3 for the neck circumference that we need, and then we add 3 more chains, and this is to begin. Now I will have 108 plus 3, which is 111 chains. So I have my chain of 111. I already changed the hook, switched the hook from 3.5 to 4. And one more very, very important thing I forgot to tell you, that the multiple of 3 must be a even number. So I have 108, okay? A multiple of 3 can be a odd number. For instance, 105, it's 1 plus 5, it's 6, which means it is a multiple of 3, but it's not a even number. So I need a even number too, okay? Now I have my 111, and now all that I have to do is to insert the hook into the second chain from the hook and to work my single crochet, my first one. And then I just want to continue on and to work 1 single crochet into each of my chain for the very first row. Just like this. I finished my single crochet row, and now if you count them, you have less 1 single crochets that you had the chains number. So for the chain I had 111 chains, and now for the single crochet I have 110, and this is normal because the last chain that I add, the third one, let's say, it was the chain just to help me to begin the first single crochet. Now I have 110, and it's the 108, it's my multiple of 3. So I have 2 more stitches that will be my first and my last stitch in each row, and until the end actually of the yoke. And for this I will work into the single crochet, 1 single crochet at the beginning and at the end of the row, and into the double crochet row I will work a double crochet at the beginning and at the end of each row. Now to begin with the double crochet we will chain 3, of course, for the first one. Another very important thing is that I won't explain you the stitch here because I already did it in the tutorial of the hat with the same stitch. So I will put the link below, just take a watch and you will understand it. It's really easy. So chain 3 and you're ready, and you also have the written instruction of the cardigan, not of the stitch but of the cardigan. So chain 3 for the first double crochet, skip the first single crochet because we already worked the double crochet into it, and into the very next begin with the stitch pattern. So the group of 3 plus 3 double crochets. Continue on until the end, until you have 1 more stitch, last one, single crochet remained unworked, and into that one work 1 double crochet, and these are the beginning and the end stitches, the stitches, yes. 1, 2 and 3. So continue on like this. I finished the row and I changed yarn. As you can see, I worked my last double crochet here. I already worked the single crochet over it with the new color, and now I just want to work my 3 single crochet on the top of each of my group of double crochet. Into the second row of single crochet I will increase. I have 3. So in this one I just go on like this, so maintaining the stitches. Now into the second I will increase, and I will increase actually 18 times randomly. So 18 times I will have the number of single crochet plus 18, and into the next row with the groups of 6 double crochets I will have 6 more groups of 6 double crochets. Okay, and this is the way we will go on and increase for the yoke, so until we reach the width and the length that is just perfect for us for the yoke. So 18 into each of our second single crochet row we increase 18. So I finished the yoke, and I have here in the last sequence, the last single crochet increasing row, I have 234 stitches, and the groups of 6 double crochets are 78 in my case, but you can have more, maybe you have more or less, depends of the size that you work, size of the yarn, and size of actually the measure that you want to obtain for this garment, so to fit yourself or for whom you are working it. Now you just have to follow this easy rule. You will increase in each of your second single crochet row of the sequence 18 times. That's all for the yoke, for the length and the width of the yoke. So I just went on like this. I repeat the sequence. I just want to remind you that the sequence it's composed by 1 double crochet, 1 single crochet, and 1 single crochet row, so 3 rows. So I repeat it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. And now I finished with my double crochet groups of 6, and as I said I have 78. Now if you don't have 78, I'm sure this is the pattern actually, you will have a multiple of 3, and this is exactly what you want, because now this 78 we want to divide it with 3, and I will have 26, so we have 3 parts of 26, in my case 26. Now 2 parts are the back side and the front side, and the other part, the third part, is the 2 sleeves. So 26 divided by 2 is 13. So I will have 13 groups of 6 double crochet on one side for one sleeve, and on the other side for the other sleeve. And I already put the markers on it. Now for the front side we will divide again, because we have 2 parts of the front side. So it's 26 again divided by 2. This means again 13 and 13, and I already count 13 here, and I put the marker in between the last and the next group of 6 double crochets, then 13 for the sleeve, and then 26 for the back side, and again 13 and 13. I already put the markers. Now as I said before, even if you have more stitches or less stitches, you will have a multiple of 3 if you worked correctly. If you increase in each of your third single crochet row third row of the sequence, actually is the second single crochet row, you increase 18 times. So that's all. Now I will just work my division row with a single crochet as the pattern quest. So I will just insert the hook into the first single crochet, work my first single crochet, and then 3 single crochets over each group of 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, and I just continue on until I reach the marker. Then I will skip the sleeve, and here it's another little problem. It's not a problem, but it's something that we have to add. It's a chain that we have to add for the underarm. Now, depends on how large you want it. Here on your underarm, you will put again a multiple of 3. I will put 6 chains on one side and 6 chains, of course, on the other side. And that's it. Now, I will work my division row, and then I will be back to show you how to balance actually the stitches for the next stitch that we will use for the bottom part. So I'm back with my cardigan, and I already finished and I also finished the lacy part. I choose for it the beautiful giant shell stitch that I already did the tutorial, so you have the link below this. It's really beautiful. I just love it, this stitch. I think it's so beautiful, so lovely, so, I don't know, beautiful, marvelous. Yes, I am in love with it, and I think I will work something else with it. Now, how to put the stitch, the giant stitch, so the giant shell stitch pattern. I worked 4 single crochet rows, so the single crochet row to divide, and I put 9, I said 6, but I put 9 chains under arm because was better. Okay, so multiple of 3. I said 6, but 9 was better, so I put 9. And I also work around for the sleeve only a single crochet round. Okay, so that's all. I don't want to work long, just short sleeves, so just single crochet row. And for the shell stitch, you already have the description on my blog, but I just want to, in a few words, to explain. So you have the multiple for the shell stitch, and this is 36 plus 14, if I remember well, but you have it. So what I did, I of course knew the total of my single crochet row after the division, so the division row actually with 9 chains underarm and all the stitches that I added. So underarm, so now in plus 9 was 18, and that number I divided it by the 36, so the multiple actually, and from there I knew how many 36 I have in that number, and then I put the difference. If you have the difference, if it's not exactly divisible by 36, you put the difference, and then 2 more 36. Okay, so 2 more 36 plus 14. Okay, and for that amount of stitches more, I work 3 more single crochet rows to increase. So I increased 20, I think, in each of my 3. So I put more or less 60 or 62. But as I said, you have the written instruction, and you'll see how many stitches I put. So it's really easy to pass from the vintage stitch to this beautiful lacy. You can choose other stitch to put on the bottom part. So it's up to you. Now I just want to show you now how to work the border on the lacy stitch and on the vintage stitch, because we need a nice border where to put the buttonholes and the bottoms actually. Okay, so let me just show you. I work it with the single crochet and with the same size hook, crochet hook, and the buttonholes we will put them on the left side, so always on the left side for women garments. So I already work here 2 rows, and then I will show you into the third how to put the buttonholes. But for now, so into the single crochet, I'm on the top of the, so on the neckline actually, so into the first single crochet, insert the hook, join the yarn actually, and slips and single crochet, and this is our first single crochet. And from here we will work, we have double crochet rows and single crochet, 2 single crochet rows. Now around the double crochet I will work 2 single crochets, and into each of my single crochet of my 2 rows of single crochet I will work 1 single crochet, and this is the algorithm. So we actually work 2 single crochets around the double crochet, so around the post of the double crochet off, or chain 3, it's chain 3 here, and 1 single crochet into each of the rows of single crochets, which are 2. And I just continue on like this for the vintage stitch. 1 and 2 around the double crochet, and 1 into the first single crochet, and 2 into the next single crochet. Perfect, just like that. So I am on my 3 single crochet where I increased to pass on my shell pattern, and here I just want to skip the middle one, so I work 1 single crochet, then I skip the middle one and 1 single crochet into the last, and now of course 1 single crochet here into the first single crochet of the shell pattern. So I worked here 1 single crochet around the double crochet, I worked 2, so 2 single crochets into the double crochet here, where is the row with the shell that begins with the shell, with the shell. It's 1 single crochet around the chain, it's 2 single crochet, 1 and 2, and here where we single crochet 1 more, and around the chain again it's 2 single crochet, and now here we have these 2 chain, and in each of them we want to single crochet, 1 here and 1 here, and now it's all to repeat. So again, around the chain 3 or the double crochet where we began with the shell, around it we want to single crochet. Now when you work the pattern you will understand what am I talking about here, but maybe now that it's not very fresh in your mind the pattern, you will be a bit confused, but don't worry. Okay, and yes, here I will work 1 more single crochet, then around the chain it's 1 and 2, here 1 in between the 2 parts, the 2 rows with chain, and again 2, and here it's 1, and here it's 1, and this is the algorithm. This is what we have to work now. Even if you won't work exactly the same, the important thing is not to put very much stitches, because there will be curvy, and we don't want it. We want a nice and flat border, of course, not a curvy one, not a ruffled one. Okay, so don't worry, the important thing is not to exaggerate with the single crochet on the border. Okay, now let me finish this, and I want to show you how to work the buttonholes, and that would be all. So I'm back to show you how to work the buttonholes. So I finished my 5 rows for the border, and I already worked sewn the buttons where I want it to be. I have 4 buttons here, and I put them at the level of the silky yarn, so this. And now on my right side, am I on my right side? Yes, on my right side, I'm working the buttonhole, and I am at the same level of the shiny, silky, shiny yarn, and I will skip 1, 2, 3, and I will chain 3. So as many stitches as you skip, you will chain. This is the rule. Skip 3 single crochet, chain 3, and into the next single crochet. Now I will single crochet one more time just to be sure that it's well put here, and I will try, because it's very important to be exactly at the same. So is it perfect or not? For me it's very important. The eye, you know, the aesthetic things are very important. Yes, it is at the same level. So I will continue on like this, and now I will count the number of stitches that I will work in between the buttons. So I will work exactly the same number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, maybe 5. Yes, 5. Skip 3, work 3, chain 3, 1, 2. So skip 3, work, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the 4th. Now this is really easy for now because we have the rule. So we work 5 in between the buttonhole, and we skip 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we just have to chain 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's the first and the second that are a little bit most difficult because we have to be sure. Then we just go on with the same algorithm, with the same formula. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet. Yes, I have to skip one more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And now I will work my last 1, 2, 3, and 4 stitches. Okay, now what I have to do is to complete my last 2 rows. So I chain 1, and I will turn, work 4 single crochets, and the second part of the rule for the buttonholes is this one. So the first was you chain as many stitches as you skip. The second rule is you work on the chain the same number of stitches that you skipped, or the same number of stitches that you chained. So, and you can also work them into the chain because it's prettier. 1, 2, and 3. And then of course you continue on with the rest of the stitches. So this is the buttonhole, and this is all. I will work one more row to have 5, and around the neck I think I want to work 2 or 3 single crochet rows just to create a nice border too. And of course I will include into this neck border rows, I will include this, and I will switch. The first row I will work it with the same size, but the next 2 I will work them with half size less. Okay, smaller, sorry, not less. So with half size smaller hook, just to just a little bit to make it tighter. Okay, yes. So that would be all. You have also the pattern, written pattern, and it's a so nice and chic, boho chic summer cardigan. Now I just want to show you how it looks. Oh, look at it. Just perfect. Can you see? Okay, so nice, so easy. You can wear it with long sleeve blouse under, or with short sleeve blouse, and it's really, really nice and fancy. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more tutorials, crochet and knit tutorials, and let me know if you like my patterns in a nice comment below the tutorial, this video or other videos. So see you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.